Hello everyone, welcome back. This should be a pretty quick video. One of the things I get asked about most often for the S-Class, the W140 that I'm in, is what sort of miles per gallon do I get. So this is a late S500, so it has the M119 engine. It doesn't have the caps on the front. I'm not sure that makes much of a difference. But anyway, so I'm gonna fill up the tank completely, drive around a bit. I'm gonna take it easy, try to be as economical as possible. But at the moment, you can see the light's on. So let's get that filled up, and let's work out what sort of miles per gallon this is actually doing. To me, it really doesn't matter, but it's one of the most common questions I get because I don't use this car enough. It is the main car I use, but even then I'm probably doing under 5,000 miles a year or something. So it really doesn't matter to me. Put your guesses down in the comments below now. I'm going to guess 22 miles per gallon. Hey, it's me from the future, and when I actually made this video I completely forgot to check what the official figures are, either from Mercedes, which I actually couldn't find, but I found a website and that actually quotes 21.7 UK miles per gallon, so I wasn't far off, and I promise you I didn't actually check in advance. That's 18.1 US miles per gallon and 13 litres per 100 kilometres. Alright, just to clear up a few things, I will be measuring in UK miles per gallon. I'll get that converted to the US measure as well, and I'll do litres per kilometre as well, or whichever way around it is. And I'm going to be filling up with Shell V-Power. I don't think I've ever filled the tank on this car. I've done about £100 before, so interested to see how much this full tank is going to cost me. Right, let's get to it. The tank is full of nice Shell V-Power. I've reset the odometer and I've got the cruise set as well. I'm mostly going to be doing motorway miles. I'm doing about 150 miles in total before I fill up again to work out what I've managed to do. Right, I'm about to fill up. I've driven about 143.5 miles, and the tank is between a 3/4 and half mark. Now, the other thing I'd like to mention as a full disclosure, I did drive most of it sensibly, and about 35 miles was around town, so not the most economical. The rest was on the motorway or highway, and literally on cruise around the 70-mile mark. And yeah, interested to see how much more petrol I'm gonna have to fill up, and then we can work out some of the figures. Let's go. so filled up again, and I had to fill up with 31.91 litres. I think initially when I put a full tank in, I put in 92 litres or so. So before we run through the results, I just want to say, I mean, this car was never known for being economical, even when it was new. I think environmentalists protested against Mercedes about it, and I've worked it out. So UK miles per gallon, and remember, this was a mix of driving. I even stopped in traffic for about 10 to 15 minutes. I've got an average of 20 miles per gallon for those 143.5 miles, which is 16.65 miles per gallon for the US and 14.12 litres per 100 kilometers. Right. So I wasn't too far off my guess of 22 miles per gallon. I probably could have got to that figure if I tried a bit harder, maybe. Like I mentioned initially, I didn't buy this car for its economy, clearly. It's a 20 to 30 year old car with a big old engine. It's not going to be economical, full stop. And if you're planning on buying one of these, you need to not care about the economy, and you need to be looking at other reasons for buying this car, because economy clearly isn't one of those. I hope you guys found that useful. That's been a real world test of the miles per gallon on this. Clearly not too surprising for me. Hey, it's me from the future again. And I've got a W140 behind me. In typical fashion, the day after I filmed this video, I started it up and it was misfiring. I don't know if that affected the miles per gallon. It might have done. I might try do it again at some point. But anyway, I was going to update you on what miles I actually managed to get out of a full tank. The misfire turned out to be a coil pack. I thought it was the rubber boot, but managed to get that replaced. So let's have a look at what mileage I actually managed to do out of a tank. So it looks like I've managed 574 miles out of a full tank, apart from the 143.5 miles I did in that initial bit of petrol, which I topped up again. So by my calculations, that's 430.5, which doesn't seem bad. So there you have it. That's what I managed to get out of a full tank, and that's again a mix of driving. Right, thank you for watching. Until next time.